everyone, it's Fava of 4, Gail. I started this video and I kept running out of room. I have to figure out how to get more room. And so I decided I'll just do the important one right now, and then later I'll erase it and show you the things that I got at Walmart. Okay. There was a video on the other day. I can't think of what it is. It just needs glue or something like that. Well, it's all I use anyway. But I did take, I thought about it and I thought, oh, I'm going to make something. So, she had showed she was making something for somebody who wanted to put sympathy cards and stuff in there. Her husband had died. And I thought, well, you know, I could make a wedding purse or handbag. I have 3 weddings actually coming up. This one's December 1st. And if it works out, I have another one in September in Montreal, which I'm not sure I'll get to, but let me get down to this before I run out of room. So what I did was, it's one big piece. I got some really heavy material. I think I'd send some to Margaret. It has a little bit of a print on it, but then I covered it with this, like a wedding type of material. Okay? I might as well show you the back while I'm here. And I wanted to keep the back simple. I cut out some appliques from some dresses I had. And so that's what the back looks like. I put that fringe at the bottom, that trim, I love it, all the way around so it's doubled. And then I put this little one on to kind of cover up the top part. And I don't think I'm going to do much more with that. Okay, get back to the front. This is the front. Now, I'm going to put something, you know, here because, see, this material kind of went like this. And so I want to put something on this edge here. See, it just closes up. And this is about 7 inches high. And see, it's got the whole pocket. I'm holding this iPad, so I hope it's okay. And I figured she could use it at the wedding to put cards in because it's going to be a small number of people. Or she could use it before that as an engagement gift to put, you know, all her different things for the wedding. Notes, receipts, and everything. Okay, I had this from something. It had a longer ribbon on it, but I cut it off. And I was thinking, oh, I pinned it, of putting it maybe there somewhere. Of course, straight. I did unpin it. Oh, I have such patience. Okay. I thought maybe of putting it there or putting something else there or putting it here. But then her dress is red, if you wonder why I have the red. And I'm going to put something else here to kind of cover up that little trim ribbon. I put this on by the pocket and this. This I got from Shabalicious. I just ordered more. The way I keep things, I didn't even realize I had it. I did this. And I still have to finish this raw edge right here. See, over here, I just, you know, folded it over. Okay. So, her dress is a bright red. She's like 29. And I had this little rose I had made. And then I had this little hat that had this velvet on it. It was like for a doll. And then I put some of this tulle back here. I'll fix it up a little bit. And then I smushed it on there. And I thought, okay, do I do that? She's not telling anybody the color of her dress, but I told her mom I needed to know because I thought I should add something. But, oh, jeez. I don't know whether I should still, this is, so far I have white and off-white. I don't know if I should go ahead and put, I think that's too much, some of these white flowers I have that I've taken off things and maybe stick a little red in between. You know, I have these, I have a lot of flowers. I have these, I got a lot more other places. I have these. I have these. I have these, which are pretty. So I don't know whether to do this in maybe white and off-white. I made this too, but I don't think that's dressy enough for it. Or should I put that big red flower in and then put white things around it? So I need to know what you think. That red really stands out. I don't know whether I want it to stand out so much. I wish I would have, well, when I show you later my findings at Walmart, I wish I would have found some red. And then I have this pearl. I mean this, I don't know, it's this stuff that's all wound around. And, you know, I could put that somehow. So that's my quandary. Other than that, you know, I might put another layer or something here. And I will put something right here. But other than that, I'm not sure what to do. So, if any of you ladies out there that are really good with this stuff. And yes, I'm doing this on my bed, and yes, you'll probably all puke when you see this mess. But, you know, I don't have a husband, so I can do what I want to do. Except when it comes time to cleaning it up, I wish I had a maid. And, you know, I keep talking about this lace book, finishing it up, or starting it. I did start it. But, you know, I did make a stick pin book last year. It's only one of the first things I made, and I gave it to my sister for her birthday. Of course, her thing was, what is it, and what do I do with it? But I don't think I took many pictures of it, so maybe I'll have her send a picture and I can show you. Okay, so far, this is the lace book. Now right here was a flower, a nice flower that I'd made, but I took it off because I wanted to make one of those eyeglass holders out of it. I used a, Virginia made the original, you know, the original book with the felt and stuff. And then I put this material over. Okay? And I've already done this, I don't know, I'm just impulsive. I see something, I think, okay, that's what I want. I had found this as a doily. It was bigger than this, and I liked it. So I had put it on both these pages. I don't know why. Then I had this little doily. I put it here. You can use it as a pocket, I guess. It's a little pearl. And I just love this lace. I had gotten it from Margaret. And it's just something about it I just really like. Of course, now I hardly have any left, so I had to put it in here. And on this page, I had put white underneath. So, of course, this doesn't matter, but I didn't want to waste this one part, so I'll do something with that. This page, I wanted some of this to show because I really like this. And I don't know what made me do that, but I put these two appliques in, I guess because I like them. Okay. At the bottom, I put that same trim, got from Shabalicious, and then on a package I got that I bought for like $15 with odds and ends, I got this. So I put that there. The next page so far, I put this. This was one of those doilies I got for $1 too at the sewing studio. I just liked it. I put this trim, and then I put this in because I liked it. So far I don't know really what I'm doing, but... And then this is so far the back. It's pretty plain. You know, I might leave it not like that, but I want to see this. I like this silver and this beige. I'm starting to like the different shades of like browns or peaches. Now, this, making you sick probably, was part of this. I left this on. You know, I'm trying to layer, and I like that. So that's where I am so far. So, if anyone has any ideas, I would like to put some of those faces, those, you know, children or antique Victorian pictures on there. If any of you like me enough or are kind enough to send me a couple on material, that would be wonderful. I know I can do it. I got the stuff, but I just already felt overwhelmed. And I need a nice saying too. You know how Margaret puts across, and a lot of people do. So if any of you felt really bad for me, badly, maybe you would send me something that you think I should put in here. Then I'll put some, you know, probably put some stick pins in. And I'll leave a few places for some other pictures. I really love this doily. It was only $1 too. It was one of those ones I showed on my video. It was like 4 of them and they were each $1. Anyway, I'm going to run out of room. So what I have to do is, I'm going to come back though and show you some flowers I made, just a few, and some really neat bling I got from Walmart for $5, a necklace. And if you were to wear the necklace, you'd probably have a hunchback because it's heavy. But to cut each thing out for bling is really cool. I don't like Kmart. I never go to Kmart. There's just too much stuff and too many people. But it's right next to my house. So I thought I'd see, you know, I always hear people say they find all this stuff, so I thought I'd go in and look. Well, they didn't really have any sales or anything, but they did have these necklaces, and I'm going to cut them each off for bling, or for my, and also for my my glass holders. Okay, I don't want to push it. If any of you, what I want is suggestions, please, please. You know how much I've been, you know, I keep doing something else, so I don't have to think about this. But then when I think of something, I try to go in and just do it. And I do like the doily part with the lace part, so. Okay, thank you. Sorry for my mess, but that's just me. I have to accept it. Thank you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye.